So they're trying to put his ass back in there. Now I got a feeling, because years ago they said this, they were talking about considering him to be the next the UN, what's the head guy of the UN, the president of the UN, what they call him? His name is Ban Ki-moon.
Oh man.
He's the head of the General Assembly, or the head of the he's the head of the UN. He's like the president of the United Nations. Before Ban Ki-moon, it was this guy what's his name? Kofi Annan. So they've been talking about years ago that Clinton should be the next guy. So now that they put him in the news, they might just assassinate Ban Ki-moon, and they might just throw Clinton up in there, man. Because they know that they're losing that battle, man. They know that New World Order secretive Illuminati thing ain't working no more, because everybody knows about it.
Desperate measures.
That's called desperate measures.
Yep,
people are waking up to your shit, man. People are writing books about the Illuminati, about the Rothschilds. At one time, nobody knew who the the name of the Rothschilds. Now, any average person know about the Rothschilds.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I have a citation here from that same guy, Rosenthal, to back up what you just said. It says, "This we fear is a sign of a coming pogrom that will take place in America soon. The American public has realized that we are in control." Now, this was said way back in 1976. The American public has realized that we are in control, which is a fatal mistake on our part.
That was during what time period?
This was this was the interview that Rosenthal gave around 1976. And he made a statement. He said, the American public has realized that we are in control, meaning the so-called Jewish elite, which is a fatal mistake on our part. This nation could never be the land of the free as long as it is the land of the Jew, meaning the so-called Jew. This is the revelation that will be our undoing, right? So when it comes out that the so-called Jews are really in control, and their history, when that all comes out, that's going to be their undoing, all right? The American public, another word for undoing is their downfall.
Yeah, that's why they're rioting all over the world.
Right.
And these major European countries and these so-called third world countries, they're rioting all over the place.
Right.
But like I said, they leave it out of the fluff news.
Yep.
But it's coming over here. Riots are going they're going to fight with the police. What you see going on in Toronto, Canada, and you see going on there in Greece, and in Spain, and Ireland, in Haiti. You see what's going on in Haiti? They're trying to chase out the UN.
Killing. The year, if I'm not mistaken,
yeah, go ahead.
1976.
Let him say what he got to say. You go ahead.
Yeah, wasn't that the year around the time that the guy John Todd came out talking about the Illuminati?
Oh, exactly. Yep.
That's around the same time.
Yep.
78. Yep. 1978.
Right. Go ahead.
Two more paragraphs to read, then you can come on the script. It says, the American people have been easily ruled through our propaganda, that the pen is mightier than the sword. We virtually get away with murder, and all the goy do is talk about it, which is ineffective since we, the masters of propaganda, always publish a contradicting account. Thus far, we have escaped the sword, and that's what you're talking about with the riots, and that's the sword.
Yep,
right, that's the sword.
But now, if you notice, going back to what I said, they're rioting, like I said, in Greece. We did a show about 4 months ago on that whole Greece thing with the austerity measures, and they showed it. They made it known in the American media. Then all of a sudden they stopped. So like I said, people think that nothing's really happening over there. But like I said, if you watch the Euro News, Press TV, which is owned by Iran, Russia Today, what's the other one? Al Jazeera.
Al Jazeera, yep.
All right, they show you what's really going on. Euro News, I mentioned the BBC.
You mentioned the Associated Press.
The Associated Press, which is an American media, but that's where all the other medias get their information from.
Okay.
You got United Press International. That's another one.
UPI.
You have one too. It's like Iranian.
Oh, really? I didn't know about that one. You know.
And then you got us.
And then you got us, and we're giving you the real news.
Yep, the real news. Thus far, we have escaped the sword when the only reprisal is some periodical of no repute or some pamphlet with limited circulation. Their pen is no match for ours. But our constant fear, listen to this, it says, our constant fear is that they may open their eyes and learn that no change was ever brought about with a pen. So, yeah, but the sword. So that's what's going to happen. They're going to try to bring change with those riots and all that. But eventually, the Most High is going to destroy this place anyway. So even if you people wake up and riot and try to get yours, you're still going to lose anyway because America's going to be destroyed.
Yeah, but even Alex Jones said we got to do something and we might be able to restore America. Yep. He's on that shit about restoring America. You ain't going to restore America.
No, we would have healed Babylon.
Yeah. Yep. Earlier this week, the guy Glenn Beck, he was basically saying that it's about to be rioting in America.
Oh, well, he's an insider. I got a picture of this guy. He's at a damn dinner party with a cummerbund that has a skull and bones on it. All right?
I got a scripture for you. 2 Corinthians 2:11. Least Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices.
Right, another thing, you got David D. Rothschild. You got David D. Rothschild. If you check out David D. Rothschild, he wears a belt buckle and he has his shirt up. And there's a couple of different pictures of him. Not the same one picture. It's a belt buckle with the skull and bones. The same thing with Arnold Schwarzenegger. He's wearing a belt buckle with the skull and bones on it. Whose phone is that? That ain't mine.
Another thing I noticed with Rothschild that he wears that little, like a scarlet thread around his wrist.
Right.
They say he gets that from the story of Pharaz. I think his name is Zerah. Which was the twins of Judah. In the old
right. But he can say, but he doesn't tell. But exactly. I mean, that could be signifying that, he knows that he's Esau.
Yeah.
You know, and this guy Farrakhan even sold out because now he's going into that whole thing about Jacob and Esau, which he never spoke about. Oh, everybody talking about Jacob and Esau now. Prior to us coming on there, they ain't talking about they ain't push no Jacob and Esau like we push Jacob and Esau.
That's right.
But now you got Farrakhan talking about Jacob and Esau, but then he tells you that Esau is us. And Jacob is a so-called Jew.
Yeah,
so what is that? It's because he's been paid off.
Yeah, like I said, well...
And everybody cut his ass when he did that thing on, I think it was on the net. Everybody then did a response on that. Them Hamitic groups, Jakes, them other Israelite groups, Jakes, Yohana did something on him. Even Bubble-Eyed Blackfish cursed him out. And he's paid off. So his time came and went.
Yeah, exactly. He's a relic, man. All you are is a relic.
Yeah, he's an old relic. And if you see when they pan around, it's old ass Jakes.
Right.
Them Jakes was the 70 Jakes that got old. Right. And they ain't no young Jakes following this guy no more.
That's right.
He ain't the thing no more.
He ain't in no. I got a scripture for you.
Go ahead.
This is the book of Jeremiah 51:7.
So you can't be like this nigga right here. You can't be like that nigga right there.
That's brown.
Y'all can just look at a nigga like that and see that he ain't gonna make it.
Oh, hell no. That's Brown Nose Jones.
Do you think Junior, if he made that commercial and had a beard on his face, do you think he'd get that job?
Right. Oh, hell no. If he looked like us, he wouldn't get that job. Jeremiah 51:7.
Esau used to call it the sheepskin. They said, first of all, you got to get rid of that sheepskin.
Oh, by the way, that's the good nigga that the white man loves. When he say you got to be a good nigga, he say, look, you ain't decent black folk. You're a nigga. You ain't decent black. This to him, that's decent black folk.
That's Brown Nose Jones.
Yeah, that's his ideology of decent black folk. This is Jeremiah 51:7. It says, Babylon have been a golden cup in the Lord's hand, that made all the earth drunken. The nations have drunken of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. One nation in particular is China. China is mad. Russia. All right? Because Babylon is talking about America. Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. Right, like you mentioned, Alex Jones. He's trying
to heal Babylon, and Babylon cannot be healed.
Babylon got too many wounds. Cannot be healed. All right? Babylon is suddenly fallen and destroyed. Howl for her. Take balm for her pain. If so, she may be healed. And that's another reason why they try to they got this guy in there, Obama, trying to heal America. But that's not going to work. You see, it's not working. All right? We would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. We would have healed Babylon, tried to repair America, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go, everyone, into his own country. And that's what's happening now. A lot of people are fleeing out of America. A lot of people are leaving America and going back to their own country. All right?
Russia and China did when they dropped the dollar too.
Yep. Now that right, that's all part of Babylon being suddenly destroyed. Like you mentioned about the dollar.
Break up with the man with the man.
Yep. Reading on, it says, we would have healed Babylon, but she is not healed. Forsake her and let us go, everyone, into his own country, for her judgment reacheth unto heaven. See, America is about to be judged, and that judgment is going to be nuclear missiles. That's that judgment. For her judgment reacheth unto heaven, and is lifted up even to the skies. All right? Yeah, bring out what you got.
Yep. Babylon got too many wounds. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 15, verse 51. Thou shalt be weakened as a poor woman with stripes, and as one chastised with wounds, so that the mighty and lovers shall not be able to receive thee.
Right. One of those wounds is your economical system. It's going down the toilet. That dollar bill, that U.S. dollar bill that used to be the reserve of the world, is now what? Worthless. Really, it's worthless. That's why the Chinese are jumping ship. Hell, the Iranians, they jump ship. That's why, the Iraqis, they jump ship with your dollar bill, because Saddam, that's one of the reasons why they got Saddam out of there, because Saddam said, look, I don't want that U.S. dollar bill for my oil. So they got Saddam out of there. So the sentiment all over the world is, look, America's finished, the economical system is done, let's get the hell away from her. And now they're putting it out in the news that China is going to be the new superpower, or Germany is going to be the new superpower. Wait a minute, what happened to America? America's finished, man. That's what we've been telling you. Any more on that?
That was
it? Okay. Yeah, matter of fact, Revelation 18 and 21. See, the final nail...
Revelation 18 and 1.
18 and 1. The final nail in America's coffin...
The whole story.
Yep, the final nail in America's coffin is going to be those nuclear missiles. That's what's really going to do the job. But before that, the Most High is going to slowly chip away at your foundation.
Yeah, they had a thing last week with Putin, and he was on the Larry King show.
Yeah.
And basically, Larry King was asking about them putting up missiles at certain strategic areas. And it says, we're not putting up the missiles. We're just putting up a defense, because you have NATO nations that are in certain strategic areas. So we're just putting up, and I'm saying in my own words, we're just putting up blocks just in case they do something.
Right.
And they said, we're not going to be the first to strike. Right. When y'all strike, then we're going to strike back. That's what he told us.
That's right.
Yep.
And you know why they think like that? Because of the history, your history. All right? Because of the history of America.
Right, your history is a history of lies.
It's a testament. Yeah, your history is a testament to how you are, you so-called white people. All right? Go on.
Revelation chapter 18, verse 1. And after these things, I saw another angel come down from heaven, having great power, and the earth was lightened with his glory. And he cried mightily with a strong voice, saying, Babylon the Great is fallen, and has become the habitation of devils, and the hold of every foul spirit, in the cage of every clean and hateful bird.
Right, John basically saw America already go down.
Yeah, that's what I.
Just like in Isaiah the 34th chapter.